F-117 Nighthawk. An unfinished dream. But it was completed with the F-22. It's a pioneer. Let's look at the details of this adventure together. F-117 Nighthawk fighter jets are the beginning of stealth fighter jets. These war machines actually heralded the beginning of a new era. However, his adventure was short-lived. Because the stealth technology of the F-117 Nighthawk fighter jets had completed its mission. With the development of stealth technology, radar systems had also developed. There was a need for stealth technologies to overcome these radar systems. F-117 Nighthawk fighter jets took off for the first time in 1981. These fighter jets were the harbinger of a revolution. Therefore, knowing every development related to this aircraft is of great importance for us to see where stealth technology has come. Just as we need more subscribers to see the future of our channel. The vast majority of our viewers do not subscribe to our channel. Please support us by subscribing to our channel. Our subscribers can also turn on notifications and support our videos with likes and comments. Thank you for your support. F-117 fighter jets have a great place in combat technology as the first operational aircraft specially designed to provide low radar visibility. It would not be wrong to say that it is the father of fighter jets such as the F-22, B-2 Spirit and F-35. Just like the F-35, the F-117 fighter jet was also manufactured by Lockheed Martin. It has served in many cross-border operations during its time in the service of the U.S. military. We talked about the importance of the F-117 fighter jet, but why was it retired? I think we need to talk about the characteristics of the F-117 Nighthawk fighter jets before we can talk about this issue. The F-117 Nighthawk fighter jets were able to avoid radar detection by using different angled plates that reflected in different directions and material properties. As you can see in the images, it has a very interesting design. Aesthetically, some may like it. But from a technical point of view, it is a design that causes some problems. Even if these fighter jets have the ability to evade radar, the lack of speed is a big problem. Let's make a comparison. The top speed of the F-35 fighter jets is about 2,000 km per hour. In contrast, the top speed of the F-117 fighter jets is 1,090 km per hour. The difference here is almost 1,000 km per hour. It is an undeniable fact that in an active war, the F-35 fighter jets will outpace the F-117 fighter jets. This shows us one of the disadvantages of the F-117 fighter jets. Another issue is the missions performed by the F-117 fighter jet. F-117 fighter jets first entered the war arena with Operation Just Cause in Panama in 1989. During this operation, F-117 fighter jets played a role in achieving very important successes. In addition, since these aircraft were at the cutting edge of the technology of the time, they found no competitors. The next mission of the F-117 fighter jets was the Gulf War. F-117 fighter jets took an active role in this operation launched by the United States-led coalition against Iraq. In 1991, it performed remarkably well in Operation Desert Storm. Although it flew 3% of the total flight sorties in this war, almost 30% of the targets hit were disabled by this fighter. It was especially important that it repeatedly bombed Baghdad city center, which was considered one of the best defended cities in the world at the time, without any casualties. The reputation of the F-117 fighter jets, which managed to destroy many targets during the operation and return to their mission bases, was growing steadily. Until the crash in Yugoslavia. The F-117 was one of the most secretive projects of the Cold War. It was one of the most important weapons developed by the United States against Soviet Russia and its satellite states in the arms race. Yugoslavia was also part of this Cold War. During the Kosovo War in 1999, F-117 fighter jets were to be used against Serbian forces. The problems related to the invisibility cloak of the F-117, which achieved great success in this war, would also come to the fore here. However, this would also spell the end of the F-117 fighter jets. On March 27, 1999, the F-117 fighter jet was again flying one of its regular missions over Kosovo airspace. The stealth technology of the aircraft had never encountered any problems before. The F-117 fighter jet had never been caught on radar in any operation in which it had been involved. However, it was raining during this operation. This was a vulnerability of the F-117 fighter jet's stealth technology. The aircraft's stealth coatings lost their effectiveness in the rain. During its mission, the F-117 was shot down by the 3rd Battalion of the Serbian 250th Missile Brigade under the command of Colonel Zoltan Dani, equipped with the Maneva M. This was a major turning point in the career of the F-117 fighter. The disadvantages of the F-117 fighter had been exposed. NATO headquarters confirmed this. NATO Commander Wesley Clark and other NATO generals were told that Yugoslav air defenses were able to detect the F-117s with obsolete Soviet radars operating at long wavelengths. The basic logic of the stealth technology of the F-117 fighter aircraft was that the aircraft's skin reflected radar. The aircraft was covered with these materials. However, the problem with these materials was revealed when the plane crashed. This material was not resistant to rain. This material lost its reflectivity when it got wet. The missiles, coming at about 3 times the speed of sound, were noticed by the pilot of the plane. But he had no time to maneuver. The first missile launched by the Serbian forces missed the F-117 fighter jet. But the second missile was a direct hit. The pilot managed to eject himself and escape alive. But this incident had a negative impact on the future of the F-117 fighter jet. The ever-improving stealth technology led to the retirement of the F-117 fighter jets. With the introduction of fighter jets such as the F-22 Raptor and F-35 Lightning II in 2008, the F-117 fighter jets were retired. So what do you think about the F-117 fighter jet, the first example of stealth technology fighter jets? Do you think this aircraft should have continued to be used? Share with us in the comments. I read and care about your comments.